Shaq, Matt just mentioned how well you've been playing lately. What did it take for you to get acclimated? Obviously, the team didn't perform very well for your first few games. You guys are playing super well now. What did it take for you to get acclimated, and how comfortable are you feeling now?
Yeah, I just think with the passing of time, obviously, you just get more comfortable with the guys, more comfortable with the team. Not to say that we were performing, badly the first couple of games, but I think, it's a few actions here, a few calls here, a few details here, kind of, let the game kind of get away with us. But yeah, obviously, I'm feeling good right now, feeling good with the team. I feel acclimated, and yeah, just trying to keep it going.
Go ahead, Claudio.
Shaq, maybe a couple of questions on one. On that particular play of the game, I mean, when you assist Honey in such a wonderful way for the goal, going back to the play, when Dave clears inside the box, and then even before Dax makes a wonderful pass, you were ready to run about 10, 15 yards. And is that what, I mean, I was looking at it, does it happen by design that you will do that for a counter attack, or how that work? And at the same time, once you are in the 80 back on the other side of the field, does it ever cross your mind for you to take a shot, or you were always thinking about assisting Honey?
Yeah, so on that play, I saw Dave clear it, and I saw it was coming right to Dax, and I knew pretty sure he had time to turn, and I just kind of, just my instinct kind of, took over. So I knew he was going to turn, and all I needed was, a good ball. And yeah, actually, my whole mind and my whole thought process in that play was to shoot, actually. But the way the defenders worked, so the one who was chasing me, I think he wanted to kind of chase me and get to me, but I guess the other defender decided to come to me instead, and it kind of just opened up for Hani. So, but yeah, I wanted to shoot, but the right play was to give it to Hani. So I think it worked out. It worked out good.
Go ahead, Tim.
When you look at kind of your hopes to make the World Cup this November, how do you feel that coming to Nashville, was in the plans, and how do you feel that it's worked out for you so far? And have you talked to USSF about kind of where you stand now that you're with Nashville?
Yeah, I think it was a good move. Obviously, coming back and just feeling important again, in a team, and and being back in the States where obviously, like you said, USF can talk to me more, can be at the games more, can kind of have me a little bit closer. So it's been good dialogue so far. I think the main thing for me is just to keep it going, take it game by game, and yeah, just give myself a chance to kind of be in that squad. I think that's the most you can ask for. So just try to keep it going and see what happens.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, Shaq, Gary's talked a couple times about how adding both you and Jacob into the squad has just really kind of balanced the team out and given you production from both sides. I'm just curious, from your perspective, how has having Jacob on the opposite flank kind of opened things up for you and affect how you're able to impact games?
Yeah, it just gives us another threat. Obviously there's a lot of attention that kind of goes down that side with Jacob, and I think it kind of leaves me kind of open on other sides, especially, when it's down his side and it kind of, switches play, and then the other side is, usually a lot open. So, obviously it gives a lot of different, dimensions to the team, a lot of width going forward, which, obviously will open up things going down the middle as well. So, yeah, it's been great. Obviously, a good addition to the team. Obviously, hopefully we can, keep on contributing to the team as well, and hopefully, make a nice run.
We'll wrap up today's session with Tim Sullivan. Go ahead, Tim.
Gary and Dax have both kind of given impassioned defenses of Hani's MVP candidacy so far. What is it like for you to be able to play with a guy like Hani? Obviously, we've already talked to multiple questions about your assist to him the other night. What is it like to play with a guy who seems to be just such a successful player for the level he's at?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, he's one of those players that can, change a game. He's a great player, always looking for the goal, always looking in behind. Kind of makes it easier for us. We're trying not to rely on him too much, but obviously he's a great player. Also, I respect him a lot because he holds guys accountable. He's in your ear. If he feels like you can give more, he's always kind of, trying to push you to the limits that maybe you didn't know. So I respect him for that, and obviously, hopefully, the rest of us can do that as well, and together push the group together.